What is going on YouTube? The Assist Man, and I'm coming back at you guys with another YouTube video. Now inside of this video, man, you're going to be watching me play some Infinite Warfare Team Deathmatch multiplayer gameplay because the topic at hand of this video is about Infinite Warfare. But in my videos, man, the gameplays are not important. They're there for your entertainment viewing pleasure. So sit back, watch, and enjoy. In my videos, man, the topic at hand is what's important. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get into this topic at hand right now. We need to speak on this, man, because there is some major next level hypocrisy going on in gaming. There is some major next level hypocrites going on in the gaming community, especially those in the review community. Now, it doesn't take no brain scientist, man, to figure out that for the past couple years, that some of these big companies, man, these gaming websites, these gaming magazines, these gaming analysts, that the reviews of certain games have been, I guess you could say, a little skewed, a little weird. Because when you go and actually read, like, the user reviews for the same exact games, the user reviews are, like, so night and day different from what the professional review companies give. I mean, it's almost borderline illegal, in my opinion. I mean, how could all of these big companies, these big gaming publicists, these big gaming review sites, how could they all give these games that most gamers and most users rate like a 2 out of 10, a 3 out of 10? How could they constantly and consistently give these games like 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s? Something just doesn't seem right. Something just seems a little off. If you have thousands of gamers and thousands of users like me and you giving certain games review scores of like 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, and then all of the top review companies all give the game like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Something just doesn't seem right about that, especially, like I said, when it consistently happens. And if you want to look no further than some of the biggest hypocrites and some of the biggest scam artists when it comes to this, is some of the bigger companies. And for instance, we're going to go ahead and talk about a couple of them in general, because I know a lot of you guys know about companies like this. For instance, Game Informer, another company called GameSpot, another company called IGN. I'm sure you guys have heard of all these big gaming companies, these big gaming reviewers, GameSpot, Game Informer, IGN. Now let's just take a look at how skewed, okay, how weird some of their review ratings are for Call of Duty over the years. Currently, right now, on Metacritic, which I have said this at least 10 times in the past in my videos, I feel is the #1 source for good reviews for games, because it not only takes all of the professional reviews from companies like I just mentioned and calculates those and averages them out, but it also allows users like me and you to post their own reviews on their site. And you can actually get an average for those as well. So currently on Metacritic right now for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, okay, Infinite Warfare, the Metacritic overall rating on the Xbox One for professional reviewers is a 7.9. But the user reviews of the gamers is a 2.8. That's a pretty big freaking, like, change, man. The users and the gamers review it and give it a score of a 2.8, but the professional reviewers give it a 7.9? And then you look over into the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 Infinite Warfare, the Metacritic professional reviewers, you know, the guys like IGN, Game Informer, IGN, GameSpot, all them guys, it's an average of a 7.8 on the PS4, but then the users on the PS4 has given it a 3.3. A pretty big disparity once again. And then if you follow that same trend and look over to the PC side of things, the average professional, reviewer company score for the PC version of Infinite Warfare is a 7.2. But then the user score is a 2.7. Does this make sense? I mean, this makes no sense to me. Game Informer. Game Informer gave Infinite Warfare a game score of 9 out of 10. What? 9 out of 10 from Game Informer? GameSpot gave Infinite Warfare a gaming score of 8 out of 10. IGN gave Infinite Warfare a gaming score of 8 out of 10. Game Informer, they gave Advanced Warfare, which many know one of the worst Call of Duties in history. Game Informer gave Advanced Warfare a 9 out of 10. IGN gave Advanced Warfare a 9.1 out of 10. Call of Duty Ghost, another one of the most worst Call of Duties in all-time history. This is a fact. The reviews are out there to support it by users, by gamers like me and you. But for some reason, IGN even gave Ghost a review score of an 8.8 out of 10. And then GameSpot gave it a review score of 8 out of 10. So how do the gamers, how do the users rate these games poorly? 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, average. But these professional review companies that, have these websites and produce these monthly magazines, how do they give the same game scores of 8, 9 out of 10 when the users give the game scores of like 2, 3 out of 10? How does that work? How does a company like GameSpot give Infinite Warfare a 9 out of 10 review? How does a company like Game Informer give Infinite Warfare a 9 out of 10 review? But then the users are giving it a 2.8. The gamers are giving it a 2.8. Where the hell is that disparity? How is there such a big ass gap? It's ridiculous. Like I said in the beginning of this video, man, to me it's borderline illegal. Because I know, like you know, it damn near seems like these companies are just being paid off to get good reviews. I mean, I'm sure they're cashing that Activision check right now. They've probably already cashed it. The money is in the bank, because I can't for the life of me, I can't for the love of God understand how IGN can give Infinite Warfare a 8 out of 10, how IGN could give Advanced Warfare a 9.1, how IGN could give Call of Duty Ghost an 8.8 out of 10. How do these companies consistently rate these poor design and these very bad Call of Duties as being 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 games? Doesn't make no damn sense, man. It doesn't make no sense at all. They're hypocrites. There's no way that everybody else, including big YouTubers that have hundreds of thousands and millions of subscribers, will come out and tell you that this game is not good, that they would rate it like a 3 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, a 5 out of 10. And then these same professional reviewer companies come out and they give the same game a 9 out of 10 when all these other people, big YouTubers, gamers, users, are all giving it like a 2 or 3 out of 10. It's not possible, man. It's not possible unless they're lying. It's not possible unless they're getting paid off just to say good things about the game. And in my mind and in my head, that's what's going on. And that is wrong. That is sad. And that's why these gaming companies, specifically gaming companies like IGN, Game Informer, and GameSpot, are some of the biggest hypocrites in the gaming community right now. Not just Call of Duty, in the community as well. It's very, very rare you ever see any of these big companies give an unfavorable or a bad review to a Call of Duty game, which makes absolutely no sense when all their user review scores give it such an unfavorable and bad review, and a lot of big YouTubers and a lot of other gamers give it such a bad and unfavorable review, but all of these companies constantly and consistently give these games very, very high reviews. Something has got to be done about this. So if you guys ever come to me, or if you ever want to come to me and say, oh, well, this game's getting such good reviews. Yeah, by who? By who? You show me user review scores. You show me user review scores of scores from users and actual gamers and people that are not affiliated, funded, sponsored, or compensated in any way by any of these developers or publishers, and I will believe that review. But these reviews that I'm seeing by these companies, man, I can't believe this at all. If you say, oh, Infinite Warfare is a good game, it's getting a 9 out of 10 by this company, by that company, by this company, bull crap, man. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I know damn well you guys don't believe it either. These review scores, man, are so just jaded and so skewed and so scammed. It's ridiculous, man. So, if you guys ever want to look for real review scores, look at user review scores. Never look at these review scores that these companies actually put out in these games, because these companies in some way, shape, or form are being compensated, sponsored, or supported by these developers and publishers, because there is no other way they're not, because there is no other way that they would be giving these games these scores that they are receiving when it is such a big disparity from what the users and the gamers give them. It's out of line horse crap, man, and it's bad for gaming, it's bad for business, it's bad for the community. So yeah, I ranted. I had to go a little off in this video, but it was due. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, man. And if you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button on this video, man. Share it with your friends. Do what you gotta do. Leave a comment down below. I would love to hear your guys' opinions on what I said in this video as well. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, man, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, and tell your friends about me so they could actually go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and then you can help a brother out. So anyway, YouTube, this is the Assist Man, the voice of reason, the voice of realism. And until next time, I am out.